We'd like to welcome you into Staples High School. I'm Cooper Boardman alongside Brian MacCordy and Zach Edelman. We are here live with STN's presentation of Record Game Day. We are live on site. Big matchup tonight between the Xavier Falcons and Staples Wreckers, as both teams will look to get their season started on the right note here in Week 1. What are you two most excited about for this one?
Definitely just the atmosphere. Football's back, and that means another season of high school football. And Wreckers have a huge rivalry tonight. Great game, should be a good one.
I'm looking forward to see a heated rivalry at its finest. The season opener under the lights with some of the best fans in high school sports.
So these two teams opened their seasons last year against each other, as they will this year. In a game, Xavier took 30-22 over the Wreckers. That one at Xavier tonight will be in Westport at Staples. Virtually all of the star players on these teams have graduated, so we're going to see both teams ushering a new era of football programs there. So both quarterbacks getting their first start, Teddy Coogan and Mike Scherer. Who's got the edge?
Well, for Staples, you have Teddy Coogan. Coogan has played wide receiver for the Wreckers for the past couple of years, and he'll look to bring his speed to the quarterback position this season. Staples will definitely look to utilize him with the triple option. We saw it with him last year when he got in at QB, and he definitely excelled. He has great speed and good awareness. That would be huge assets to him running the football.
Not so fast, Brian. Look for Xavier's quarterback, Mike Scherer. He's another first-year starter at quarterback and is a dual threat for the Falcons. He can make accurate throws into tight windows, but also, as you see here, he's not afraid to use his legs to get the extra yardage. The Wreckers are going to have to contain him if they want to stop the Xavier offense and get the W.
For Xavier, you have Mike Scherer. He's another first-year starter at the quarterback position and is a dual threat for the Falcons. He can make accurate throws into tight windows, as you see here, but he's also not afraid to use his legs to gain extra yardage. He can find some holes in the defense and definitely look to score. The Wreckers are going to have to contain him if they want to stop the Xavier offense.
All right, let's head out to Adam Kaplan, who is on the phone with Staples head coach Mars Petrosio.
All right, so we're here with Mars Petrosio, head coach for Staples. First, who are some players to watch for today's game?
Well, I think you should keep an eye on Teddy Coogan, Jackson Ward, Owen Burke. We have a bevy of running backs, Tyler Sang, and defensively, keep an eye on Will Newman, Evan Gillen, Nick Esposito, Will Six, guys like that, Ryan Connors. We need Jackson Hoberman and Jackson Ward to have a great day today. And if they can do that, I think we'll be fine.
What are some of your goals coming into the game?
Well, the goal is to win. Okay, I want to play great defense. I want to be able to move the chains and get some first downs and settle down. And I think if we can play great defense and we can score some points, we should have some success tonight. But they're a very good football team.
All right, thanks, Adam. So we've taken a look at both quarterbacks. So you guys have any other offensive standouts?
For the Wreckers, it's got to be Charles Alonso. He has great speed at the running back position, so he's the kind of guy who can turn the corner and break some long runs.
For Xavier, it's all about Teddy Forte. Forte missed the majority of last season with an injury. Look for him to come back strong in tonight's opener. He's a tough physical back who will fight for extra yards to get the first down.
All right, we have the Wreckers and the Falcons tonight here at Staples, but let's take a look around the FCIAC and see who else played this week. Every single FCIAC team played out of conference in their opener. Here's the highlights of Ridgefield versus Cheshire. Cheshire playing well on defense, including this sack and interception. They dominated defensively. Andrew Gaiman here waltzes in for a touchdown. Cheshire rolls in their opener, 41-14 over Ridgefield. Here are a little more Wednesday night scores, 38-10. Harding dismantles Jonathan Law. Thursday night, game of the week, Brian McMahon and Wilbur Cross. Wilbur Cross dominated defensively with 3 interceptions, including this one by Kobe Hartman that was returned for a touchdown. Later in the game, Zach Washington picks this one off. He takes it to the house as Wilbur Cross takes down McMahon 29-14. Here are a few more scores from Thursday night, as you can see, highlighted by Fairfield Prep taking down Stanford 59-40. Friday night, 7 FCIAC teams are in action, including the defending FCIAC champion, Buchanan, who will face Daniel Hand. Alright, so any games you guys felt were significant benchmarks in deciding how this year's FCIAC conference will play out?
The fact Harding came out with such a strong result yesterday versus Daniel Law shows they might be a force to be reckoned with this year.
For me, the game that really caught my eye was Stanford versus Fairfield Prep. Stanford scored 40 points in that game against the team that won the state championship last year. That is an insanity, and I think Stanford will definitely be a force to be reckoned with in the FCIAC this year. Watch out, everyone. Stanford will be good.
Alright, good points, guys. So, since I'm going to be a part of tonight's broadcast, I will not be picking the game. So instead, I'm going to share my keys to the game. Number 1, Staples. They need to stop the run. Run defense for them last year was a problem, and it's sure to be something they focus on in this one. For Xavier, stop Teddy Coogan. He's got great athleticism and is looking for a breakout game in his first start.